Let's start with your reading, Aries. Today, we're going to look into your recent past, current energies, and near future, and then we will immediately clarify in order to find out more details about your messages. Let's begin right away with your reading. Okay, we end strong with the lovers. And the main energy for the reading, though, is the moon. There is something here, Aries, that definitely requires your attention. It's something very important, yet very hard to see. As I usually say, the hardest issues to solve are the ones that we cannot see, the ones we ignore, or the ones that are hidden from us. You might be also trying to figure something out, but you have very little information or you're stuck into a misunderstanding. And it's making it very hard for you to understand what move to make next. So let's see what this is about, Aries. Oof. Let's start with your recent past. And here we have the High Priestess and the Two of Wands. Somebody has been waiting for something here, thinking about something or someone non-stop. And even if they were not fully admitting it to themselves, they were low-key hoping for a message to come in, for someone to show up, for a confirmation, validation. It looks to me as though you have already outgrown your environment a long time ago, Aries. There is something that you were hoping for, which would take you to the next level in a way or another, right? And that wait kept you stuck in a limbo, in a guessing game. We'll have to see what this was about as soon as we clarify. Now, in the current energies, Four of Cups, Four of Pentacles, you're holding on to something here, Aries. And I do believe that whatever that is, it's exactly what we were seeing with the moon. Something that requires your attention. Something hidden in plain sight. We'll have to see what this is, but I do believe that it's going to be key in order to not only understand where you are today, but also where you're going in the future. We'll look into it. In the near future, we have the Six of Pentacles and the Lovers. We have a soulmate connection in the near future, potentially with someone who is already in your life, someone who you have built some expectations around. This could also be the opportunity of a lifetime, something that will be exactly what you were envisioning for yourself. Now, is it enough for this to show up into your environment in order for it to impact your life? Not at all. You need to be prepared to see it. And especially with the moon as the main energy, this Four of Pentacles, Four of Cups, you might end up missing out on it. We'll see what this is and how to see it for what it really is, okay? Let's start clarifying and let's begin obviously with your recent past. Knight of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, and the moon. There was this need to escape reality over here. And mainly because the reality around you became very frustrating and definitely not what you were hoping for. It feels like something kept being postponed, whether it was a specific event, an outcome, or your happiness. And at some point, you were just not wanting to wait anymore. It looks like what you have mainly been waiting for here was a sign from the other person, a sign from the universe, something that will help you understand what to do next, if to keep fighting or if to give up once for all. One thing that I see here and that I saw earlier with the moon, but that I didn't mention, is absence of evidence is not evidence of absence. What do I mean by that? Sometimes the confusion, the lack of clarity, it's a message in itself, you know? And if someone is not going out of their way to make it obvious that they care about you, then it's good enough for you to understand that it's time to move on. And that the only person who is keeping you stuck in a limbo is yourself, Aries. Right here, someone is saying, I hate that I need you, you know? And the truth is that now I have to be honest to myself, because there is a fine line in between giving and taking and being taken advantage of. And right here now you're starting to see that line and you're wanting to do something about it. So let's see what we have in the current energies and let's clarify the present messages. Page of Pentacles, Three of Cups, and the King of Pentacles with the Ace of Swords. It looks like right now what you're holding back is just yourself. You're definitely not showing your emotions. You're not showing how you truly feel. You're going through something emotional, but you're not wanting to show the world that you might be hurt, especially to someone in particular. There is this feeling of sadness that I'm getting here, overall discontent that you're trying to process. And for some reason, you're afraid that someone is going to find out about it. And in fact, we see all these pentacles, all this energy coming right before you, trying to make you appear as stable, content, you have everything that you need. But deep down, there is that emotional energy that you're trying to control instead. You might also be afraid of expressing your love because in the past, you overexpressed it to the point where the other person was in full control of the situation, perhaps in full control of you as well. At this point, you might be thinking, I want to find love. I want to find that excitement again. But at the same time, I'm afraid to find it because of how things evolved in the past. Now, it's important for you to understand that whatever people have said or done in the past doesn't have to impact you. It doesn't impact you unless you let it impact you. Focus on how you see yourself instead. Focus on what it is that you are prioritizing in your life right now. Don't focus on what was said and what was done in the past. This is key to your happiness, Aries, and it's going to change it all for you. Instead of thinking, I wasn't good enough or I wasn't meant to have it, think, they weren't good enough. They were not meant to have me. Trust me, it will make a world of a difference. And again, it will change it all around for you. We see it right here in the near future. Six of Pentacles, the Lovers. These are important cards. And so let's clarify the near future energy. Let's see what's coming up for you. The Fool, good. The Ten of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. I mean, the main thing that I see here is that I have a huge smile on my face now because this is something that I was not expecting, but that goes perfectly with this message. What I see here is that you're going to manifest happiness, you're going to manifest love, and definitely you're going to manifest a new beginning with the Fool. But my main concern is your perception of this right here. It looks like this is going to come in, it's going to happen, and then your self-protective mechanism will kick in. I see right here you protecting yourself, you going back to that Pentacles energy in order to focus on your own stability, on your own independence, potentially pushing away something that otherwise looks absolutely beautiful. Now, you might get the wrong idea about this person, especially because this will be good right away. There's no build up to it, which sounds great, but in your situation might scare you off. Or might make you misinterpret the other person's intentions, you know? It's almost as if you've just got the winning lottery ticket, right? Then you go to the drugstore to cash it, but the store is closed. And you tell yourself, see, too good to be true. And you get rid of the ticket. Now, this is a general example, but obviously we see right here that something beautiful comes your way, but you won't be sure if what you're seeing, if what you're feeling is true and it's worth your while. So obviously we have a lot to look into. Let's try to get deep into this incoming energy to see what this is going to be, how to best handle it. Let's see if there is something sketchy to it that you might know about already and that it's keeping you away from investing into this, or if this is all in your head. Let's see what you should expect in the near future and how it's bound to evolve in the next few months ahead for you, Aries. If you want to dive deeper into the messages with me, just follow me in the extended reading link below in the description box. Also, don't forget that every single week I randomly select viewers who will watch the extended video to offer them a 100% free personal live 45-minute reading. I send out emails every Monday morning to confirm. Please make sure to check out your spam folder as well. Now, stay tuned for the extended preview coming right up after this. Welcome back to your extended reading, Aries. The bridging energy taking us from this current situation to the incoming events is the Wheel of Fortune upright. This is a major run of good luck. I mean, the messages are all aligned right now and they're all pointing in one direction, but you seem to be looking at the pointing finger instead. Instead, you should look at where it's pointing to. And, you know, don't feel bad about it because it's obvious that something didn't work out before and you lost faith in it. And you just thought that it was never going to happen and that you should have never believed in it to start with. But you need to understand that timing is part of the equation. Time is everything. And right here, this is something that it's happening now because now it's the right time. There is something about the situation now that is really different. It might be you, it might be this person, it might be the environment. We'll have to figure it out. Now, let's see what's coming in for you. And let's start clarifying this Wheel of Fortune, which talks about also a random unexpected event, which will show you what you should expect in the near future overall. So let's clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, look at that. 3 of Cups, exactly what you were trying to hide and hold back. Ooh, 3 of Pentacles, Page of Swords, and 2 of Wands. All right, now things get very, very interesting. First thing we see that